Hello and welcome to a special episode of the Two Shot Factor, Academy Awards 2025. So, Best Picture winner, Anora. I've never even heard of this show, so I checked out what it is. Apparently, Conan O'Brien said that.
Little fact for you, Anora uses the F word 479 times.
Okay, I mean, Pulp Fiction was nominated for Best Picture, but Pulp Fiction was an amazing show. Could this be an amazing show? It also has sex in it.
Okay.
And sex.
Okay. So like a little bit of everything?
It also has more sex. Sex? There was another sex scene.
Yeah.
And then there was that sex scene. What about this sex scene?
You paid for an hour and there's still like 45 minutes left if you want to go again.
Then a bunch more sex scenes.
I think I love you.
Then apparently the chick gets married and then they keep having sex. You know, Anora kind of reminds me of Showgirls. But wasn't Showgirls supposed to be really bad?
You can dance.
I don't lie. You Perez.
What am I doing?
Teasing my dick. You got potential though. I could teach you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anora wins Best Picture, and Showgirls is, let's see what they say. Why was Showgirls so bad? The film was universally panned on its initial release. Critics bemoaned the film's lack of eroticism and described the film's heavy degree of nudity as exploitive and demeaning to women.
You take care, kid. Must be weird not having anybody come on you.
The bar is so damn low, many users online hold similar views, being disappointed and surprised that Anora not only took home Best Picture, but a raft of other Academy Awards too.
But yet now here we are in the OnlyFans generation.
Okay, students, it's time to prepare for your future. Get out your high heels and lube.
Okay, I mean, people have sex when they're married. Okay, first of all, she was a prostitute, a stripper. This person who is a stripper said, that made me really angry. A sex worker reacted to Anora and her thoughts definitely need to be heard. A lot of guys come into clubs, the sex worker says. You know, that like they're the nice, good-looking guy. And a lot of nice guys. About 8 times a day, there's some nice guy that wants to save these girls. Like, I'll take you to a better place, baby. Come on. I'll make your life great. Come to my place in Miami. I got so much money. I'm a nice guy. I'm a legitimate businessman. Well, what do you do? It's like, I work in waste management. She says basically, you know, these nice guys, we don't care about all that kind of stuff. We don't want to be saved by these people.
There's a lot of muddiness from younger men who come in and think that we will go on dates with them. They think that we will have this emotional attachment to them and want to be their girlfriends. And they get really angry when I don't.
And this Russian guy that she gets involved with.
Don't go. Don't go yet.
No, dude, I have to go to work. I have shit to do.
This guy's got all this money. Dimitri or whatever his name is.
What about $10,000 dollars?
$15 cash up front.
Deal.
He's connected to some kind of Russian mobsters or this oligarch. The moment they're gonna get married, boom, all these mobsters try to attack them and they don't like the marriage.
The fuck? Что, угораете? Вот ты что делаешь? Потому что можно вот так в мой дом ходить. Надо разговор.
Vanya, what the fuck?
How the hell does this guy still have a boner?
Мне похуй.
Vanya, should I call 911?
Because she's like from New York. So they kind of made me feel like a reversal of Tony Soprano and that Russian mistress that he's seeing.
I gotta go.
Только что приехал. You just got in here.
Hey, I know, but I gotta go.
Like, we're gonna act like, oh yeah, we're so horny and we like dick. But the moment we get off work, we don't think about that stuff anymore. That's part of the job. In the movie, Annie, as she likes to be called, not Anora, Anora Gay. She's totally still hypersexual after the marriage takes place, which from their perspective doesn't seem realistic, unless she's just in it for the money, I think. And in that case, then this love wasn't real anyway. It's sort of like contradicting itself. And what's with all these indie films that keep winning? Like Traffic, that was an awesome show. And yeah, it won like 4 Academy Awards. It didn't get Best Picture, I guess, but I think Gladiator won that year. Okay, did I see Anora? No, I didn't. And you know what? It's probably a good show. I don't deny that it's a good show. It's just, I just can't see, like, what were even the nominees? What's this one? Emilia Perez. Oh man, I never even heard of this, but people are flipping out because this show, let's talk about Emilia Perez. This is even worse. It did win 2 awards. I think it got like production design and Carlos, comments.
Some are good and some are bad. Can't ask your mama or even your dad. Just send them to Derek to shine. He'll set you straight, he's got what it takes. He'll answer your comments while eating cornflakes. Comments. Just send them to Derek to shine.
No way this got 13 Oscar nominations. Sorry, I've got to say it, Emilia Perez is not a good movie. This is from IMDb. These are like big time nerds. These are like comic book guys. Emilia Perez is not a good movie. Worst Mexican movie ever. Yeah, apparently this movie pissed off an entire nation. The nation known as Mexico.
It's Friday morning, where the weed at? Let me dip into my pocket for my fat.
You know, a lot of people like Kamala Harris, they funded this movie. They tried to make it anti-Trump me. You know, like, I know so many big words, so many. I don't know why they do that. Like, I'm probably one of the smartest guys. I might be the smartest guy. We're probably one of the smartest guys in history. So many big words, so many. We want to build a wall. Kamala Harris, she tries to shut it down with this movie. And then there's the LGBT, men competing in women's sports. Gotta stop that. Gotta get rid of it. We're banning it. We already put a ban on it. We're changing it. Making America great again. Kamala Harris, she made this movie. And you get some French guy who's a director, doesn't know anything about Spanish. You know how to speak it? People in Mexico. He's right next to Spain. You'd think he could have hired someone. Nobody can speak the language. Nobody's Mexican. They do a horrible job. People in Mexico hate it. This actress, actually, yeah, didn't an actress win Best Supporting Actress? Yeah, somebody, who the heck? Zoe Saldana apologizes for Emilia Perez.
What would you say about this, the heart of this movie, but also about the topic who is really hurtful for us Mexicans?
First of all, I'm very, very sorry that you and so many Mexicans felt offended. That was never our intention. We spoke and we came from a place of love, and I will stand by that. I don't share your opinion. For me, the heart of this movie was not Mexico. We weren't making a film about a country. We were making a film about 4 women.
Yes.
And these women could have been Russian, could have been Dominican, could have been black from Detroit.
Actually, speaking of Detroit, I believe Zoe Saldana did a music video about Detroit once. Let's take a look.
It's so cold in the day. How the fuck do we supposed to keep peace?
This is my award and you can't have it. Leave me alone. And that French director's had sex with me. It's not a Razzie film by any stretch, but it's practically incoherent narrative flow, at times excruciating dialogue, and lack of internal logic leave it as a mediocre straight-to-Netflix commoner in the movie space. I'll give you an example of its bad script. In the movie, the character says, bienvenido, which means welcome. Bienvenido. But in the context of the conversation, she means to say, you're welcome. De nada in Spanish. De nada. I always say that. Like the movie, the way I'm getting it is, it's like this. It's like, Orale, Mexican Diablo, ese, taco, burrito, Jennifer Lopez, orale! It seems they did the writing in French and used Google Translation. Okay, let's try this. I need to have a sex change. That's what it sounds like. I need to have a sex change.
J'ai besoin de changer de sexe.
J'ai besoin de changer de sexe.
J'ai besoin de changer de sexe.
J'ai besoin de changer de sexe. Sort of. Okay, so let's take that. Copy. French to Spanish. Ready?
Necesito cambiar de género.
Necesito cambiar de género. I could probably say that. So I'm a good actor. See, I can be in the movie now. Boom. The problem with this movie is not Selena's Spanish, and Selena Gomez is in this movie. Can we fix this? Actually, I don't find this movie particularly bad, but some of the dialogue is really cringy, and as a Mexican, none of the people from here use the terms that were in the movie. The portrayal of Mexico in this film is very stereotypical, and sometimes that isn't bad, but I think they should cast real Latin writers and supervisors to make this movie more accurate and respectful to the country. Because also the songs are horrible.
Men to woman, or woman to men.
Man to woman.
From penis to vagina.
I will start out by saying I'm not a fan of operas, however this film was not what I had expected. The main characters are mostly unlikable, the plot was rather ridiculous, certain actors are very miscast, Selena Gomez needed Spanish lessons. I am sure that anyone who lives in Mexico will hate this movie. The director isn't Mexican. Watch at your own risk. It's one of the worst films I've seen in recent years. Emilia Perez is at best just okay. It feels incredibly overhyped, and I honestly don't understand how it's winning so many awards. Zoe Saldana delivers a strong performance, but the rest of the cast is just average. You got some drug cartel boss that has a sex change and tries to get out of it. That's the thing. It's like, boom, this guy did all these horrible crimes, drugs and murder and everything, and then boom, sex change, I'm a woman, I'm a good person now. La 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 la. There, so I'm in a Mexican movie now, and I don't speak Mexican. Odele burrito, okay? So boom, best picture, let's go.